Hey guys, Brian back again with another video. And I keep getting questions about doing follow-ups to certain videos I've already done. So kind of giving an update and seeing, if the products lasted or what, how I feel long term, things like that. So thought I'd take an opportunity to start doing some videos that kind of answer those questions. So one product that I really, really love that has been getting a couple of questions about long-term use is the Velociti 2. All right. So I'm actually using these in the gym as my kind of like running cardio shoe. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm a bigger guy. I'm not out there running uh, 8, 9, 10 miles at a time. Like usually it's treadmill work, 2 miles, give or take, um, nothing too crazy, or, some sprints, things like that. Um, Nothing that would require like a high end, uh, long distance type of shoe. This is a more of a speed shoe, shorter distance. That's what it's built for. That's what it's great at, and it's been phenomenal. I was a big fan of this when it announced for a lot of reasons, and all of those things have basically been proven right for me. Everyone's experience is going to be different, but for me, this has been an amazing shoe to run in and to wear in the gym. So the biggest thing for me that I really enjoyed when I first heard about this shoe is the cushion setup. So if you're familiar with the hover cushion that is in all the new UA running shoes, you'll notice that the web part here, which is the energy web, encases the hover foam, and then they usually wrap it in an EVA foam on the other models like the Infinite, the Phantom SE, the Phantom, Sonic 2, and the Guardian. The big difference with this one is that foam that they encase the energy web and the hover cushion is micro G on this one, which is why I'm also excited for the Hover Apex to try and get that shoe in, because I've heard that is the same cushion or a very similar cushion setup where you have the hover wrapped in micro G. I'm a big fan of micro G as a cushion, which is probably the reason why I really like the Rock's first shoe, which has full length micro G. It's one of those cushions I've been a fan of for a long time, and putting my two favorite cushions together has been an awesome experience. So I wanted to wait until I got some miles logged in. So if you go to my Map My Run app, which I'm going to pull up, these shoes do connect to Map My Run, just like most of the new hover running shoes will. So I put some miles on it. We're at 125 at total distance on these shoes since I've got them in. Like I said, I don't run long distance or anything, so I've had these for a few months. We've got over 200,000 steps on the shoe in general. I don't really wear these out. I really wanted to kind of focus and keep these more of a pure running shoe. So very rarely do I just kind of wear these and walk around. But I have, so keep that in mind as well. But we put some miles on here. I've got some workouts in. This has been a great feature as well. This has been awesome in the gym. So I don't have any fitness bands or anything like that. And I've been using the shoe to keep track of all of those kind of workouts with the Map My Run app. And it has been very good, very reliable. I haven't noticed any issues or inconsistencies with the technology in the shoe. And that goes for the other shoes in that lineup as well. The other ones I use basically for just kind of walking and tracking my steps. And it's been great. I kind of wish they would put a feature in there that would allow you to wear multiple shoes and kind of get like a daily total. But really, you can kind of cheat that. If you have the UA Record app, it'll actually connect and upload that data. So you can kind of cheat and get that total step counter in there if you use that app, which it's kind of more than you need, but it's a roundabout way if you want to keep track of your steps and put that in one app. The other thing that's been really great about the shoe is the upper. So I'm not 100% sure what the upper is made of. I don't have the tech specs in front of me, but this upper has been really comfortable. It's really flexible, and it's not flimsy. That's the other thing. I feel like my foot is supported, but it's not being held back. Like the shoe is not a distraction for me. It's been very comfortable, very lightweight, which is a big thing for me. And the upper has been really cool. The one thing that really help as a quick tip if you do pick this up. I got a really good lockdown by going and lacing my shoe all the way up. I do have the Sonic 2, and I'm actually more of a fan of not lacing that all the way up. But for this shoe, I get a really good lockdown on the forefoot, close to the ankle, by lacing this up all the way. So I definitely would recommend it. Give it a shot. And then what I usually do is before or after a run, I'll just untie it, and the laces actually work out perfectly that I don't have to keep the shoe tied, and I can get a good fit without my foot slipping out. So my only knock on this shoe, now that we're talking about the laces are short. If you wear a bigger size, the laces are short. So when I lace this all the way up and I put my foot in, I mean, realistically, I'm working with a little bit of lace. So my knots are super, super tiny. I got to really work at it, but it still works. It's been a good fit, no complaints. And I definitely would recommend trying this out. If you are a long distance runner, maybe keep a extra shoe for your recovery runs. This has been great. Traction's been awesome as well. No issues there. Stability has been great. And I have a wider foot too. I would say that, for me, it has not been an issue. But I would say I did go up. So I usually will wear a 14 or 15, depending on the shoe. And these I went up to a 15. It's been a really, really great fit. Like I said, no complaints. The traction's holding up pretty well for the most part. You can see there's a lot more wear on the outside here, but we still got some tread here. And like I said, these have been super comfortable. I kind of want to get another pair just to rock, but I might end up getting a backup pair of these because they just released some new colorways as well, which I'll put a link down in the description for that as well. If you have any other questions on these, drop a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right. Catch you guys in the next one.